Welcome everyone to another startup and automobile documentation. What we have here is a 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport SE. This Outlander Sport is painted in alloy silver metallic. On the key fob you have the buttons for lock, unlock, and panic. It also has smart key access for the front doors. The front door panels have storage and bottle holders. You do have power windows, locks, and mirrors. You even have power folding mirrors. It has a black interior with suede and synthetic leather seating surfaces. Both front seats are manually adjusted. But now that we're behind the wheel, let's go ahead and start the engine. And it does have push-button ignition. The Mitsubishi Outlander is the company's compact SUV that's been sold since 2003. This, however, is an Outlander Sport, and it is a separate model from the larger Outlander, competing in the subcompact class. It is Mitsubishi's entry-level crossover, slotted below the already subcompact Eclipse Cross. The Outlander Sport debuted for 2011 and rides on the Mitsubishi GS platform. The United States is actually one of a few markets where the model is called the Outlander Sport. In international markets, this model was called the Mitsubishi ASX. In other markets, one of which being Canada, it's branded as the third-generation Mitsubishi RVR. Still in other places, it was also lightly restyled and sold as the Peugeot 4008 and the Citroën C4 Aircross for a while. While both the ASX and Outlander Sport nameplates have since split off into their own new generations in certain international markets, it's still the old ASX-based Outlander Sport that the United States gets as of 2025. Since its 2011 launch, the Outlander Sport was never redesigned 100%, so while it has received a number of cosmetic facelifts and technology updates, the Outlander Sport/RVR is still the same vehicle under the skin that it's been since 2011, even as of the 2025 model year. Due to its age, it might not be the most competitive in its class, but it is tried and true and pretty dependable, and it's one of the most affordable new SUVs you can buy. It also offers all-wheel drive, which is something its rivals don't always offer. Trim levels for the US market 2022 Outlander Sport included S, ES, LE, BE, SE, SE Special Edition, GT, and GT Special Edition. Two engines are available, the base one being a 2-liter inline-4 with 148 horsepower, which is found in most trims. GT models got a 2.4-liter inline-4 with 168 horsepower. The transmission is a CVT automatic, and your drivetrain options included front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. In the instrument cluster, we have two analog gauges, which are your tachometer and speedometer. All the other information is located in this digital display, which can be gone through via this button right here. So your trip computers, range, average fuel economy, that kind of stuff. It has a 3-spoke design, leather-wrapped, and multifunctional steering wheel. It does have sport grips. And as for controls, on this side you'll find your cruise controls, while on this side you'll find your audio controls, voice command button, and your Bluetooth phone controls. And the steering wheel is tilt and telescopic. You can toggle your blind spot monitoring, also your forward collision mitigation, and your lane departure alert. That information display button, climate vent for the driver. On this side is your exterior lighting stock. While on this side is your wiper stock. You do have auto wipers as well, and this is your panel dimmer button. Going down the center of the interior, you have your central climate vents, your whole touchscreen infotainment system. We'll go over it more in a bit. You have your volume power tuning knobs, and then some shortcuts. Your passenger airbag and seatbelt indicators, hazard light switch. Right here we have single zone automatic climate controls. So you have your temperature with recirculation, then your fan speed, different zones. Below there, you have two USB-A ports, a 12-volt power outlet, your traction control toggle button, and the controls for your two-stage heated front seats. A little bit of storage right here. And with this button just ahead of the shifter, you can toggle between your two-wheel drive mode, then your four-wheel drive auto, and four-wheel drive lock. Entering reverse does reveal a backup camera. You have two cup holders right here. The parking brake is hand operated. You have a center console with some storage along with a 12-volt power outlet. Vanity mirrors and lights for both sun visors. Also grab handles at all four corners. Auto dimming rear view. And you have your overhead reading lights. And here is the infotainment system in this 2022 Outlander Sport. So it's a pretty simple system, no navigation or anything, but this is the home screen. You have your home, media, phone settings, shortcut buttons. But under home you have multimedia. So your sources for radio, you have AM, FM, Sirius XM, plus your Bluetooth audio streaming, and then anything you might have hooked up via the USBs. Phone, pretty self-explanatory. For phone pairing, then you have quite a few settings. So you have your sound system settings, as you can see, equalizers, volume control, display settings, Bluetooth settings. You also have Apple CarPlay in here as well. Then your units and clock, that kind of stuff. Then back to home, you have info. Not too much under here as well, just for help. Then version information for the system. And then your apps if you have anything hooked up with the apps. But other than that, that's pretty much the whole system. It's a pretty responsive touchscreen, but very simple, not too much going on with this system. But now we'll roll down the driver's window and have a look at the engine bay. The driver's window is fully automatic. SE models ride on these 18-inch two-tone alloy rims. Powering the Outlander Sport SE is the model's base engine for 2022, the Mitsubishi 4B11 2-liter naturally aspirated inline-4. It has an aluminum block and head along with dual overhead camshafts, 4 valves per cylinder, and Mitsubishi's MyVec technology. Horsepower is rated at 148 at 6,000 RPM, and torque is rated at 145 pound-feet at 4,200 RPM. The transmission is a CVT automatic with a low gear mode, and this one is equipped with Mitsubishi's all-wheel control all-wheel drive system. Running on regular unleaded with a 15.8 gallon fuel tank, EPA estimates are 23 mpg in the city and 29 mpg on the highway. It has a McPherson strut front suspension and a multi-link rear suspension. Stopping the car are four-wheel disc brakes, with the front ones being ventilated. The fuel cap is on the driver's side. You have 60/40 split folding rear seats. The driver's seat does have a map pocket on the back. Down here you have a USB-C and a USB-A port. Coat hook. And you have a folding center armrest with two cup holders. Now, space back here, I'm about 6'1" with the driver's seat in a pretty comfortable position for myself. I'm actually really surprised with the footroom. There is tons of footroom. And legroom might not be the greatest, but it's not uncomfortable, really. Definitely roomier than I was expecting it to be, seeing as this is Mitsubishi's smallest SUV. I know they came out with the Eclipse Cross a couple years ago, which I thought would be the replacement for this, but for whatever reason, they're continuing to make the Outlander Sport, which is a pretty outdated vehicle. Hasn't been redesigned since, again, 2011. And they've redesigned the front end a few times, obviously added a few new pieces of technology and infotainment, safety features to keep it competitive. But it definitely does still show its age, and from what I've heard, a lot of its competitors are ahead of it in some ways, but I think every car has its benefits. I do like having the all-wheel drive. I think this is one of the cheapest cars new that you can get with all-wheel drive, which I know for some people that is definitely something they would like to have. And I do like this trim level with its heated seats and its nice safety features. Although it doesn't have adaptive cruise, it still has the lane departure alert, forward collision mitigation, just a few things to add to your peace of mind while driving. Single exhaust, rear wiper. With the back seats up, you get 21.7 cubic feet of cargo space in the Outlander Sport. If you fold the back seats down, you then get 49.5 cubic feet. Storage on either side. You do have a spare tire as well. Anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. And as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.